This is my speech on the game of volleyball. Here's my audience. Ace. These are the words you want to hear from your teammates when playing in a volleyball game. The game of volleyball is more complex than one would think. There are many different rules, positions, and strategies on the court. Over the past 15 years, I have learned about the different aspects of volleyball through playing and coaching. Also, almost all my family members have played volleyball throughout their lives. In fact, my mom has played her entire life and has taught me every step of the way. She has played up through college and still plays today. By the end of this speech, I hope you have a better understanding of the rules, positions, and strategies that make up the game of volleyball. In the game of volleyball, there are 6 basic positions on the court. There are expectations that go along with each position. The right back position plays in the area known as Zone 1, which is right here. This is the position where the player serves the ball. The right front position plays in the area known as Zone 2, right here. This is the position where you want your best blocker to play. The middle front position plays in the area known as Zone 3. This is right here. In this position, the player must be quick in order to cover the whole net. The left front position is in the area known as Zone 4, right here. This is the position where you want your best hitter to play. The left back position plays in the area known as Zone 5, over here. The player in this position must be able to pass the ball very well. The middle back position is in the area known as Zone 6, right here. The player in this position must not only be able to pass well, but they must be able to move quickly around the court. Now, volleyball has some basic rules, and if these rules are not followed, there is a violation against your team. With the help of my reference, Mid-American Nazarene University, I'm going to explain the key rules that you should know. The team will rotate each time they win the serve. For example, the player in Zone 1 will move to Zone 6. The players move in a clockwise manner. There are 6 positions on each side. There are a maximum of 3 hits per side. A player may not hit the ball twice in a row. A block is not considered a hit. So, for example, this team has the ball, and they send it over the net. A player on this side of the court blocks it, but the block, it just tips off their fingers and lands on this side. The people on this side of the court still have 3 chances to get the ball back over the net. The ball may be played off the net during a volley or a serve. So, a player in position 1 serves the ball. It goes across the net and tips off the net. It lands on this side. This team must play the ball. It's the same with a volley. If a ball comes across the net, tips the net, this team must play the ball. Now, if a player is serving, it hits the net and lands on this side, then that's a dead ball and this team gets the point. The exact same thing for a volley. If a ball is coming across the net, hits the net and lands on this side, again, it's a dead ball and this team gets the point. Also, a ball that lands on the boundary line is in play. So this are the boundary lines. So, say the ball comes across the net and lands right on the boundary line. This team must play the ball. If it lands outside the boundary line, they should not play the ball in order for them to get the point. Another rule is that a legal hit is when the ball comes in contact with your upper half of your body. So, if the ball comes over the net, you must play it off of anywhere above your waist, and the ball cannot rest on any part of your body. so it has to bounce immediately off. Another rule is a player must not block or attack a serve. So again, player in position 1 serves the ball, comes over the net, and none of the players on this side can block or hit the serve back over. After the serve, while the play is occurring, players can switch positions. So, like I mentioned before, you want your best hitter to be in zone 4. And just say on this particular rotation, your best hitter is in zone 2. So, when the player in zone 1 serving the ball serves and it comes over to the net, the players in zone 4 and 2 can switch positions. Now that you know the basic rules, with the help of my reference, volleyball.org, I'm going to explain how the scoring works. Rally scoring is used in volleyball. That means that every play there is going to be a score, either by the offense or the defense. Offense will score when the defense misses the ball or hits the ball out of bounds. Defense will score when the offensive team either misses the ball, hits the ball out of bounds, or serves it into the net. The game will be played to 25 points, and one team must win by 2 points. In conclusion, after this speech, you should know that there are 6 positions on the volleyball court, and you should have a better knowledge of what each position does and the zone where the position is located. Hopefully, you have a better understanding of some of the key rules to volleyball. Finally, you should know how points are scored in the game of volleyball. It is now evident that volleyball is a very complex sport. Through this speech, I only covered the basic aspects of the sport. Now, not only do you have to be athletic to play the game, but you must be smart. It takes a lot of practice to get good. Now, I hope I've enlightened you on the game of volleyball, and I encourage everyone to go out and give it a shot. Thanks.